on a very big.
Woo! Good morning, family. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Super excited to be on here with everybody. We are coming into this week absolutely hot. We've got a lot of momentum coming in. It is Wednesday, so we are not going to let all the trials and tribulations weigh us down, right? We are pushing through. So, family, I'm excited for another day to go ahead and keep it going with everybody. Let's drop a little bit of gratitude down below. What is everybody grateful for coming into today? Before we go ahead and dive into this, I got a great topic for you today. You see the title, right? How to go ahead and release some emotion that you feel like has been trapped up inside. Today, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and let that out. So, grateful for God. I'm grateful for the mind. I'm grateful for the body. I'm grateful for the soul. I'm grateful for all the leaders inside of the dream team. I'm grateful for the morning rituals. Man, let me tell you, if I didn't have these morning rituals, let me tell you, family, I would be going absolutely crazy right now. But being able to get still before everybody is awake, being able to really sit down and journal and get very intentional with the mind, so we're not reacting to the world, we're being proactive, right? We're actually controlling the way that we want to really think by directing it with the right thoughts. So I'm ready to go ahead and get into it today. Super great for the momentum. Let's go. Running strong to finish out the year, baby. Let's get to it. So, family, my topic for you guys today, right, is going to be talking about how to go ahead and release your emotions, okay? And we do it every day, right? Drop down what day on the challenge everybody is at. I'm right around day 140, right around 144, still going strong. So this is one of the ways, the easiest way that anybody can go ahead and start releasing your emotions, right, is by journaling, is by taking the time to start putting things on paper. Right? I can tell you for so long. Let's go, Lady Boss Nikki, day 134. I love it. So for so long, right, I didn't understand the power of journaling. I didn't really know how to go ahead and use it intentionally until I started to realize this is one of the biggest hacks that exists, right? Being able to get grateful, being able to really put down your visions, your dreams, your goals, and start to feel them as if it's already happened already. This is how I start to stay in the present. This is how I've been able to really get the feeling and hold it no matter what is going on in life. So people ask me all the time, D, what is one of your biggest hacks? This is it, right? To be able to go through all these things, journaling. Okay, journaling in the morning rituals, the morning routine is huge. Number two, okay, the second way to go ahead and release this tension 11-11 is by hitting the gym, right? Getting some type of workout and getting the body moving. Okay, anything that's sitting still, just like mud, just like water, it creates stagnancy, it creates mold. So here's what I know. Everybody in life, we go through things, right? But if we can learn how to grow through them, this is where the magic happens. So I want you to think about how can we go ahead and get active every single day? Something small. It could be a walk around the block. It could be sitting on a treadmill. It could be taking the time to go to the gym. I don't know what that is for you, but I do know for a fact that everybody has problems in life. You're going through something right now. There's something that's going on. There's something that might have gotten under your skin. And I can promise you, you're going to feel so much better when you take the time to go out and actually exercise. Exercising is one of the biggest wealth wonders of the world, believe it or not. We can have all of the wealth, but if we don't have the health, we can't even enjoy the wealth. So this is crucial to really understand early, okay? Nature. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Sean was actually talking about it this morning on his meditation call. Vitamin D. Okay, I want everybody to go ahead and drop a vitamin D down below in the chat. And I want you guys to go ahead and understand a couple of different things when it comes to vitamin D. Okay, there's a reason why literally psychologically we feel better when we get out of nature. We're literally breathing better oxygen physically when we're actually getting around carbon CO2 trees. Okay, so this is big. It's so important to understand carbon dioxide. So once again, if you can take the time to start, number one, journaling. Okay, taking the time to put your emotions on paper and start really putting things down. I can document my journey. I can go back and see all of the things that I've been able to grow through. And there's a beauty about it. I don't write down all the negative that I'm going through this. It's character building days. Okay, not every day is going to go perfect, and there's going to be days that are a little bit better than others. But the days that shape us, these are the days that really matter. Okay, so number one is going to be journaling. Number two is going to be able to take the time to exercise. Okay, you don't have to hit the gym. If you don't have a gym around, that's okay. You can get push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can start all of these different things at home, right? With home squats, getting the body moving, get out of stagnancy, get this energy out some way, some shape, some form. Step three is going to be vitamin D. Okay, nature is so important. Whether you go for a walk, whether you go for a run, vitamin D is also in fruits, or vitamin C is also in fruits. But vitamin D, let me see if I can find where Sean was talking about it today. Here we go. Okay, so this was really interesting to understand. Okay, orange and pineapples. Believe it or not, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the foods that we eat. Okay, I'm getting into vitamin C and also vitamin D. Okay, because they both go hand in hand because we're getting into the vitamin side. Okay, vitamin C, oranges and pineapples. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but believe it or not, oranges and pineapples are actually a great addition to help subside depression. I don't know if you guys know that or not, right? There's certain foods, which I'm going to get into in step three, that you start to realize play a major role in how it is that we feel, how it is that we function, how we go out and give energy out to the world. You ready? So here's the third part. Okay, we're getting into the vitamins. Okay, here we go. Here's where I was talking about vitamin D and getting into the food. Okay, getting in sunlight and drinking lemon juice has helped cure more failed livers than almost any other food, than any other vitamin. Okay, so vitamin C, which comes from lemon juice, and then vitamin D, which comes from the sun. Okay, so I'm gonna get into certain foods that allow us to go ahead and take in the right nutrients, so we can vibrate at our optimal level. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but believe it or not, our frequency has a lot to do with what it is that we eat. I'll go ahead and prove it to you. Okay, if you're the type of person who's been eating not so great the past couple days, past couple weeks, whatever it is, let me ask you, how do you feel? Because your body's going to let you know how you feel based on how it is that we eat. Okay, here's a tip for the day: eating low vibrational foods causes a low vibrational frequency. Okay, remember the other day we were talking about the laws of the universe, where everything has a cause and everything has an effect, believe it or not. Okay, so what it is that we eat, that's the cause that's going to have an effect on how it is that we feel, how we operate, the action that we take, and eventually the results that we have inside of our lives. Okay, so this is crucial to understand. So I want you guys to go ahead and think about this for a second. How many of you have ever done your research? How many of you even know about the roughly 7 chakras of the body? Drop it down below. Drop some 3s down below. If you know, actually drop some 7s. Drop some 7s down below if you know about the roughly 7 chakras of the body. I'm about to really wake you up today, family. I'm about to give you some sauce today. Yes, I didn't come to play. You ready? Okay, so there's roughly 7 chakras of the body. Now I want to give you a visual, okay? And for those on YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen. For IG, you guys can go back and watch the YouTube replay. But I'm gonna go ahead and I have to share my screen to YouTube so they can go ahead and see what the 7 chakras look like. And I'm gonna prove to you a point why it's so important to go ahead and really understand what it is that I'm about to teach you. So IG, go ahead and jump onto YouTube. Alvin, what's good, brother? Jump on YouTube, Define Dreams. But I want to show the family this real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, check this out. All right, look at this. Okay. Hey, by the way, I actually just bought something really dope. You guys can go ahead and get it off Define Drip website. I actually just got this new phone holder, right? So this is something really cool. It actually moves with your motion. So great Christmas idea if you're creating some content. But nonetheless, here's what I wanted to show you. Okay, right here. Look how cool this is. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I want you to understand these points. So we're going to talk about roughly 6 points today, right? From the crown of your head to your throat, to your chest, to your sternum, to your belly button, down to our private area, okay? So if you notice right here, the way chakras, the way the lighting is set up, the lighting is actually in the colors of the rainbow. Okay, Roy Jabib, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Is that a coincidence that it's the same? So I want you guys to understand that at the end of the day, sunlight, right? Vitamin D. There's a reason why when it's raining outside, you see a rainbow, right? It creates literally all the colors of the rainbow because these are the healthiest colors if you know how to really use them. So think about this. Look at all the foods that we have that fit the colors exactly. Think about this, right? We have red apples, we have carrots, we have, I think that's squash. We have broccoli. Okay. We have all these different foods that exactly fit the exact colors of the rainbow. And guess what? Every single thing that I just showed you is a high vibrational food. So if you want to go ahead and live in a high vibrational state, you cannot be eating low vibrational foods. People ask me all the time, well, D, what are low vibrational foods? You see, something that's low vibration is anything that we put in a microwave. Okay. Most things that come inside of a plastic package. Anything that's quick, right? That we can put in a microwave, eat it real quick. Hot Pockets, Pop Tarts, toaster strudels, all of these things, believe it or not, most of them are cancerous. Okay. The glue that holds the ramen together, this is cancerous. You're eating Skittles. Half of the chemicals that are literally inside of all of our candies, they're banned in Europe. They're not allowed to use any of them inside of their food and candies inside of Europe. So what does that tell you? Business. Okay. The world is about business. The food that we eat is all about business. If you pay attention when you go to a grocery aisle, when you go to the grocery store, you ever notice how all of the middle aisles is junk and only the outsides is the alkaline foods? Did you ever notice that? There's a reason for that, because the average American is going to go inside the middle, go get their food, and then walk out, and then go keep continuing to go eat pills, to go eat low vibrational food. Okay. I want you guys to think about this. The pills that most people take, a lot of times the side effects are worse than the actual effects themselves. So if you think about it like this, a cell is derived into two pieces. Okay. We have a chemical part of the cell and we have a signal. Okay. 98% of the cell actually derives from the signal. Only 2% is the chemical. So when people think they're taking aspirin, they're taking ibuprofen, they're taking Advil to fix the headache, well, it takes 30 minutes for it to digest in the body, for it to send the signal back up to the brain to cut off the pain receptors. So the chemical takes 30 minutes. But the signal, the reason why most people have a headache is because of the foods that they eat, the thoughts they've been thinking, how much they've been stressing out. So if we can change what we eat, if we can change what we think, if we can get some exercise, if we can start journaling, guess what? You can literally take that headache away in a matter of seconds just by listening to frequency music, just by listening to the right frequency. You can literally take a headache away in a matter of seconds. So why is that? Because you're moving off of the signal and not off of the chemical. So all of these things is so important to understand, family, when it comes to really maximizing our potential. Let me ask you this. What is the limit of our potential? So if there is no limit, why are most of us not operating at our highest capability? Well, this is why we don't know how to let our emotions effectively. A lot of us, we're not used to journaling getting out of school. For some of us, they say most of Americans, after the first 2 weeks to a month of the year, they stop going to the gym. Gym's packed out the first month, but the second month is empty. It's dead as a doornail, just like in December. Okay. Most people, they're not eating high vibrational foods. They're not eating fruit every day. They're not eating greens. They're not eating whole food, and they wonder why they're dead. Let me give you an example. If you eat meat and you wonder why you feel dead all the time, well, guess what? You're eating dead meat. This is why you feel dead, lazy, and lethargic. But if you're eating whole, lively food like fruits, greens, organics, guess what? You're going to feel alive. It's not a coinkydink how this stuff works, right? People ask me, D, how do you vibrate so high off of 4 or 5 hours of sleep every day? I drink alkaline water in the morning. I'm eating organic foods. I'm working out. I'm letting out my emotions correctly, right? All of these things play a role if you can really learn how to maximize them, okay? So this is big. Like clockwork. Yes, I got Buddy over here. I'm taking care of Buddy still. So let's go ahead and get to the end of the training today. I want to give you guys some more examples of some foods so you guys can really understand how important this is, okay? The fastest way to stop our emotions is to stop eating bad food, because foods trigger emotions. Fasting, I don't know if you guys know this or not, right? The word fast, breakfast. Guess what that comes from? Break fast. Break fast. You're breaking your fast from sleeping for 8 hours. So when I tell you the first thing when you get up, the best thing you guys can eat is alkaline and whole foods because you're breaking your fast. So if you're breaking your fast with sugar, if you're breaking your fast with caffeine and coffee, if you're breaking your fast with meat, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to shit all over you, but I will be the first person to encourage you to switch up your diet because I promise you that is affecting you at a subconscious and conscious level more than you'll ever even know, right? For those that want to know what plant protein I take, it's called Kachava. It's all plant-based. It's all whole foods. It's all greens that you need. So if you guys want some Kachava, let me know. I'll give you a $15 discount. But this is crucial to understand what it is that we're eating is affecting our emotions. Feel like you're emotional wreck. What are we eating all the time? Okay. Drink. Here's what the meditation was talking about this morning. Okay. Water has all of the spectrum colors of the rainbow. This is what I was talking about. When it rains, we see the rainbow because water has all spectrums of the rainbow. This is why drinking alkaline water is one of the best things that anybody can put inside of their body because we're filling up all of these chakra colors. Does that make sense? Drop some twos down below if that makes sense because this is big. Okay. There's a reason why when you wake up, you should be drinking 8 to 10 ounces of alkaline. Okay. Another great thing to add into your diet is the juices of fruits. Okay, black licorice, macadamia nuts. For those of you that are smokers, Sean was talking about this morning, macadamia nuts and black licorice is a phenomenal counteractive to the brain as far as when it comes to having that signal trigger when you want a cigarette. So this was great. I thought these were all great ideas to really influence what it is that we're doing about our day. So what foods and drinks can we have to start targeting all of these corrective acts? So I just gave it to you. Okay. Last but not least, here's the last thing I want to give to you guys for today. You ready? As far as releasing your emotions and really becoming the highest and best version of yourself. You ready? Here's what it is. When you do what it is that we say we are going to do, there's power in this. If you say you're going to hit the gym today, let's hit the gym. If you say you're going to change the diet today, let's switch it up. If you say you're ready to go ahead and make that video today, let's go ahead and put that baby out, right? Because there's nothing that feels worse than saying we're going to do something, not doing it, and guess what? Now we have all of these things that compile on top of each other, and now we have a mess. Now we're overwhelmed. Now we don't take any action. Now we're really behind the ball, playing catch up with all of the debt that we have created. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but believe it or not, I believe that every one of you on this call, you can be making $5,000 a month minimum in the next 90 days to 6 months. By the time literally March Madness comes, everybody on here is capable of creating an extra $5,000 a month. I promise you that. Whether that be from trading, whether that be from e-commerce, whether that be from your social media, whether that be from building a business, family, we have all these different streams to go ahead and take advantage of. And I promise you, it is possible for anybody. No income claims, but Chris Reeve just made 200,000 cheeseburgers, and it's only the 20th of December. 20 days in December, he's already made 200,000 cheeseburgers in an online Shopify business. So it just goes to show there's no lack for those that really start to believe, those that do the homework, those that actually plug in and use what it is that we have access to right in our fingertips. So family, I believe that this is going to be a year to remember. This is going to be a year to step into the highest version, to start bettering our diet, to start hitting the gym more often, to start really stepping into all of these rituals that we know that we've been doing this whole year, but now to be able to go ahead and sharpen our sword, add in a couple of tactics to really go ahead and make this thing shake coming into the new year. So family, this is my training for you guys today. If you've never read the book, okay, if you've never read the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Waddles D. Waddles, this is honestly one of my favorite books I've ever read, I've ever came across, but it's gonna give you a lot of sauce that you guys heard today. And it's going to show you why some of these things are so important. And if I were to give you the best chapter out of Think and Grow Rich, I'll just go ahead and give it to you now. Chapter 7. Chapter 7, the lesson is on gratitude. So if you wonder why every day, we never miss a day, we talk about gratitude before we start the call, there's a reason why, right? Success leaves clues when you pay attention. And we've been hitting our gratitude day after day, getting the secret, eating the right foods, journaling, exercising, hitting the gym. So for the dream team, I see you on fire, and let me be the first one to applaud you. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you. And just know, family, we're just getting started. We're already ahead of the curve. Some people are waiting till January 1st to go ahead and make a decision. we've been locked in for weeks, for months. So by the time the new year hits, we are already moving downhill. So family, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm excited for what is to come. It is your favorite entrepreneur, Define Dreams. Remember, you can be, do, and have anything that you can hold in your mind. I promise you can hold it right here in your hand. Go out and have an abundant day. I will see you all tomorrow on another episode with Rise and Shine with Define. We've got the 25 days of giving still going strong for the rest of this week. So family, don't be afraid to leverage these calls going down at noon. There's people that want to learn how to have discounts for travel, how to open an e-commerce business, how to learn about trading, how to make money through social media on their reels and monetize their brand and actually monetize being an influencer. Family, there's people all around that are looking for the skill sets that we have access to. So go out, leverage them. Let's tap in. A great week is ahead. I love you, family. Let's get to it. The journey continues. You already know. It's game time. Let's get to work.